Today I am starting a brand new Sims 4 Let's Play. And this one is going to be a whole lot different because this time around I'm not starting with a sim that has a backstory. I'm actually going to be making my backstory on the fly with you guys, and the storyline is going to be driven by my sim and not by me. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what the heck do you mean by that? Well, for one, I'm going to start off by saying that I'm doing things completely different. I'm using very minimal CC. The CC that I use has to do with furniture. It is not custom content clothing. I'm using what comes with the game. So maker kits, maker packs, kits, expansion packs. I'm using those. I don't have custom content clothing. I do have a few custom content makeups and skin details, but in terms of everything else, it is very much The Sims 4. Now, when it comes to the custom content that I use in terms of furniture, it has to strictly be Maxis Match, and the kind of Maxis Match matters. So I only use Maxis Match that looks very, very good. It has to look so good that you wouldn't even know it was a mod unless I would say it's a mod. Like, I literally want it to look so good that it looks like it doesn't even, I want it to look like it belongs in the game. But anyways, moving forward from that, what I mean with starting afresh is I'm using a fresh save file because I noticed that every other save file that I have tried to use before, I have noticed that when I try using other save files, that they always lead to corruption later on. Like later on, they end up getting corrupted. And so I've just decided that I'm going to start over in a completely new save file. I have not done that in a long time, so this is technically like starting over, and I really want to get back that nostalgia that I once had when playing in The Sims 4. I remember the good old days of playing in The Sims 4 before all of these expansion packs existed, and I had such a good time doing so. Now I feel like I'm at a place where I want to get back that nostalgia, but what I want to do is I want my sim to lead me. So any pop-ups that show up talking about whether my sim likes something or not, I will always click yes, and I will be driven by the needs and the wants that she has over here. I have turned off most of the annoying things, but I try to keep those other things because those are what helps the gameplay to feel fresh and to feel new, and I really do just want that. So there we have it. Now I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Amina. So I played Amina for about 25 to 30 minutes, and so far from what I'm seeing, Amina, she likes writing and she likes art. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She's looking to find a soulmate, but she's also jealous, so it kind of poses problems when it comes to relationships. She lives in Evergreen Harbor in an apartment down here. You guys will get to see her apartment in a little bit, but right now I have her down here in the morning. What I wanted to say is that in the mornings she is like the kind of person that volunteers at the local she volunteers at the local community garden. So she waters the crops, she harvests and sells them, that kind of stuff. And I really like this one. This one is by SimCubies, and I like this one because honestly it just fits the area. I have decided that for Evergreen Harbor, instead of having one community space set like community space and then you have to change it over time, I want to have just one community space, then I'll have like a community garden, and then in another neighborhood I'll have something else. I really just want it to be a bunch of different things so that my Sims have even more activities that they can do. So right now we are down here chatting it up with Mary Greenberg. There's quite a few people that she does know. I really want her to have a close relationship with Tina Tinker. It just seems, however, that her and Yasmin do get along better, but I kind of need her to talk to Tina a little bit more, get to know Tina a little bit more, so that I can determine if their friendship is so that I can determine if their friendship can flourish from here. So I'm gonna have her go ahead and maybe even just share some photos here and just kind of talk with Tina for a little bit because I do want them to be great friends. So let's go ahead, deep thoughts, and maybe we can go ahead and share some ideas with her. And I'm just gonna let them both kind of converse and have a little bit of conversation here. How's it that Tina was texting me just now? All right, there are quite a few people just kind of chilling out down here. I do want her to meet most of the people that are in Evergreen Harbor. I feel like this is perfect because a lot of these people are actually from Evergreen Harbor. I'm not seeing any of the other Sims from the different worlds, which is perfect. Kylie Horn, let's go ahead and give Kylie here a friendly introduction. I do want to meet as much people as I possibly can. I am in love with this community center. This one is by Sim Cubies. If you guys are wondering, it is a community garden and it's a 40 by 30. I dropped this one down and it is perfect. It just fits this little area perfectly. I wish EA would have given us this as like a swimming hole or something. So like your Sims could just like jump off into here like a pool or something. I mean, this water looks pretty clean, you know, this water looks pretty clean. So I would imagine that your Sims, especially teens, imagine sneaking out at night and coming to swim over here. It is deep enough that your sim can swim in it. I wish they would have given us the opportunity to come over here and swim. And I also wish they would have given us this little area like a ladder or something to climb up here and you can collect things from over here. That would have been so cool. But you know, years later you look back and you think, wow, there was so much more that could have been done to make this a lot better. I thought they said that, oh, that update isn't out yet. I cannot wait for this to be I cannot wait for this to stop because my sim doesn't even have anything macabre about her. Now I'm wondering if Nox would be one of these. Oh crap. Okay, her armpits are stinking of a funk and I need her to go home. Yeah, girl, we don't want to embarrass ourselves. We don't want to embarrass ourselves. Please take your little behind home with your little stinky armpits. Well, hold on. Was that our armpit? Oh, yeah, that definitely was our armpit. We need to look for somebody that she can date. She wants to do something romantic, but in order for her to do something romantic, we actually need to initiate contact with someone. So that is going to require us to go out and talk to a guy or gal. And I really am needing to do that. Now I do have the tool mod in here, so I am going to be making little changes here and there to this world. The thing is with this particular world is it changes ever so often. So I'm hoping that we can do some neighborhood action plans and just try to get the neighborhoods to be changed. So like picking up the trash here and that kind of stuff. I've never really done that whole thing in Evergreen Harbor where we get the neighborhood to be completely 100% fixed. So I'm hoping that maybe I'm able to do that. First thing on the menu is I'm gonna have her go ahead and use the toilet. She's also going to, I guess, cry in the shower. And then when she is done doing that, I want her to go ahead and use and get something to eat. I think we're going to make some breakfast plates and we are probably going to do mushroom cheese turnovers. That sounds amazing. So that's definitely what we are going to have her eat today. I love her apartment so much, you guys. I did justice to this. I think I did a good job. I'm not really the best decorator and whatever, but when I am ready, I can do my thing. So this bedroom is completely inspired by Sims Pancake, and I love this one so much. I used this set so perfectly and I love it. Then we have some 6am. So this is by 6am. These are by Valia. This one is by Valia's maker kit. This is by 6am and this is by 6am. This is by a winged llama. This one is by Sims Pancake. This is by Valia. This is by 6am. This is by Sims Pancake. This is by EA. This is by, the wallpaper is by EA. This is by Valia. This comes with this in that pack. This is also by Sims Pancake. It comes with this. And then we have, this is EA. This is EA. This is 6am. And this one over here, I think is by, is it Tuds? I can't remember, but this is what I mean when I say I only download a certain CC. You see how this table looks? This is, I think this is either, no, this is from the Maker Kit. You see how these look? The quality, the patterns, the chunkiness. This is what I like. This is what I like. And so I keep a set amount of things in my game. Those are the things that I think deserve a spot in my game. I am very, very selective these days about what I want to have in my gameplay. I don't want to have, was she sitting on the floor? That was so cool. I don't want to have anything that is like over the top or too alpha. I really want things to look so, so close to EA's style. Valia, however, just does it for me with their content. I love the colors that they choose. I love how crisp everything just looks and how Maxis-y it looks. I just really love Maxis Match and it's perfect. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is amazing. Mushroom cheese turnover. Girl, I am actually jealous of you right now on what you're eating. Also, we have this Love Day thing by, I think this is by Ice Mon Mon, and I love this to death. Like, I absolutely love this. And then, obviously, we have her refrigerator right here. She can come in here, and I guess, let me see. We have custom drinks that we can do, and then I think custom foods as well. Yes, so we do have custom foods from Ice Mon Mon that we can have in here. I have everything by Ice Mon Mon, all the recipes from her all in one download, so that is perfect. All right, so she is full right now, but she is not having any fun. I am thinking we can go ahead and probably do something on the computer. So let's do MC Command Center. No, not MC Command Center, computer. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to have her use the computer. I think she can watch something. We'll watch a movie, any kind of movie. I just want her to do something to cheer her up because right now she's a little sad. Cloudy mind from crying. The hurt is still here. She's also feeling tense because she needs amusement, but she is enjoyed the food and she is enjoying a well decorated home. I'm just going to go ahead and pop this in the trash for her to keep the home smelling nice and fresh. This thing here is has all the food in it. I think I'm just gonna have her go ahead and pick up all of the servings and then we can pop them into the refrigerator so as to not spoil them. So looking at the neighborhood, just to glance over at the other lot that I placed down, this is the community space. This is where you can come and do your art and all of that stuff. Because of the fact that she lives in an apartment, I wanted to make it so that she has places that she can go and build her skills. So I wanted her to have a little bit of gardening under her belt. I'm not too sure if she likes gardening as much. In terms of her skills, she is level 1 in all of them except in writing. I did have her practice some writing, so she is level 2. But she's getting closer to dancing. It's 87% complete. This one is 10%. I never noticed that there was a percentage when you hover over this stuff here. So that's pretty nice. She is still feeling very, very sad. I'm wondering if we can have her talk to Knox. Let's go ahead, small talk, and maybe ask him about his job. I think I want her to, you know, probably date him. I don't know. Collect the soy wax and then harvest the soybeans. Is it possible that you can do that? I think Knox is gonna eventually walk away because she is just sitting out watching this TV instead of going to talk to this guy. Okay, leave Knox alone. Girl, you crying too much. I thought I told you to leave Knox alone. I don't want him in my house because that man is a thief. You just came in my house and you automatically walked right over to my kitchen. I was gonna have her try to date him, but like his behavior just now, y'all. His behavior just now. Boy just showed up in my house and already walked up inside. No, no, no. You got to go, go, go. Ani's recipe pack. Oh, I forgot I had that as well. Sis, where are you going again? You can just grab everything all at once. What is this? Handcrafted birthday crown. Where'd you get that from? I have no idea who gave that to her. She's got some earbuds. And then she also has Lady Bridgerton's masquerade ball invitation. Maybe we can just put this on her wall so she can say, oh yeah, I was invited to the Bridgerton ball. And that's on her wall right there. And a handcrafted birthday crown. Oh, I know what this is from. Yes, this is definitely from Bridgerton, that man that like makes the birthday crowns. Anyways, let's go ahead and so we have some wax now and we have the soybeans, which is going to be perfect. I do not have, let me go in here, build mode. I do not have spots in my house for a planter, but I'm thinking maybe just one of the small round ones would do us good, and we can pop it right here and just plant her soybeans in there. Let me see. Let's go here, outdoor activities, and hopefully we can get one. I think we'll do this terracotta planter right here. Ooh, but this one is so pretty as well. Okay, we'll just do that. Ooh, maybe I'll use that one by Valia instead. I do like the way that one looks. So we'll use this. What other colors are there? We do have these. Oh, I like that color. That is a pretty color. We'll use that. And I'll just drag the soybean on here and have her come and plant this soybean right here. Come on, Amina, let's go. I hate when my camera stops following my sim as well. All right, so she's gonna go ahead and plant out our soybean. Perfect. And then you can water it. Afterlife Anonymous. Afterlife Anonymous is starting now. Feeling overwhelmed or in need of support? The Afterlife Anonymous is your go-to sanctuary. Gather with fellow ghosts and sympathetic Sims for a support session. Share your experiences at the podium, enjoy comforting potluck dishes, and find solace in heartfelt conversations. Whether you're a ghost or a grieving Sim, it is the perfect place to find support and camaraderie. The group meets every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. in the Morningvale neighborhood near the ruins. I haven't been to Ravenswood since that pack was released. And in all honesty, I really do need to visit. But anyways, we do want to do something romantic. She also wants to become inspired. Maybe she will find inspiration by doing a painting. So let's go ahead and paint something. Hopefully you gain some skill here, girl. Let's look at Lady Bridgerton's ball. I do want to see if there's anything else that I can claim. I actually claimed everything so far. So there really is nothing else to claim. The event ends in 8 days and 5 hours. So I don't know what the end game thing is. Are we done? Have we collected everything? Is there anything else that is left to collect? I have no idea. Usually they show us this stuff, but they're not showing us. I don't know if we're done with the event or what. I think maybe next week they'll have one more event to go. But anyways, let me just kind of speed through the process of her painting this really quickly. And I kind of want to, let me sell this to collector. And let's see if we can go on Cupid's Corner and see if there is somebody there that she might like. Also, what is this? Search for information about vampires. I kind of feel like she would do that. So, this is her profile. She's romantically attracted to no one, and she's interested in woohoo with women and men. Well, it's going to be men only. I am looking for young adults. I describe myself as heart on your sleeve and creative. That is perfect. All right. Now let's look through here and see if we find anybody that matches us or that matches with us. So we have Akira, Nancy, Manuel, Lilith, Lou, Rory. Oh my gosh, these are some good. Wait, isn't that oh, he's a young adult. I thought it was a teen. Lilith is cool. Manuel is cool. Definitely not Nancy. Is this Nancy Landgrab? Or is this a different Nancy? This one is definitely from the gallery. Akira Kibo is also very nice. And let's refresh the matches because I kind of want to see Rory. It always just interested me. Rory has always interested me. I don't know why, but I feel like I would have her talk to Rory and see how that conversation goes. All right. And then over here we have Justine, Akachi, Aloisio. He's kind of handsome. Aloisio. Oh, he's a klepto. Aloisio Salem and Xochitl. Or Social. Is it Social? I think Social. Social and Erwin. You know, he's a little dorky, but I'll take him. All right. Let's add Manuel to contacts, Aloisio to contacts, Salim to contacts. Come back to more to contact more. Crap, I should have added Rory to contact so that I could contact Rory. Okay, we'll do that on another day, but I think we can. Oh, okay. She does not have good compatibility with Aloisio, so we're gonna delete that relationship. She has good compatibility here with him. In terms of with Salim, we do not know. So I think I'm gonna ask Salim on a date. I want to see if maybe he would like to go out. So what time is it? 8:45 p.m. Oh, it's a little too late for that right now. But I think in the next episode, I would love to go on a date with Salim and then maybe try going out with Rory. I think that would be nice. Yes, I absolutely think that would be nice. Anyways, right now, you guys, she is still in need of a little bit of fun. I think maybe she can do a little bit of channel surfing. She also is feeling a little hungry and needing to use the bathroom. I'm gonna have her go ahead. She's going to use the toilet really quickly. Then I'll have her take a nice brisk shower and then I'll have her head off to bed. In the morning, she can just grab some kind of breakfast or something. But I don't want this episode to be too long because this is the starter episode, the pilot. So definitely I don't want this to be too much, but I hope you guys kind of get a gist of where I'm going with Amina. I really want to focus on the things that she wants to do and not just do things that I want to do. So Amina is basically in control of her destiny and of what she wants. Anyways, she also wants to become inspired. I had her doing something like thoughtful shower, read, or do creative work. Maybe a thoughtful shower should get her inspired, right? Take a thoughtful shower, and then when you're done here, you can come and go to sleep. So her fun has gone up quite a little bit. I'm gonna just kind of have her finish up with what she is doing here, and then we are going to have her head off to bed and I'll end off the episode. But I do want to thank you guys so much for coming by and checking out my channel. If you enjoyed the content, let me know in the comment section down below. I know this first episode was kind of slow, but I am going to try and speed things up going forward, just so that we have a little bit more going on. Now, before I properly end off the video, let's just kind of do a little bit of a recap of what happened today. So today I basically introduced you guys to the sim that I'm playing with, Amina Lockhart, and I also showed you guys some of the things that Amina does during her daytime. Amina doesn't really have a job right now. She volunteers at the community garden every morning, and sometimes we go over to the maker space. This is a brand new save file, so I am hoping that I can change lots as we go and as we progress. And another thing is Amina has joined a dating website called Cupid's Corner, and on there she has kind of interacted with a few people. So the hope is that we will be able to kind of go on a date with at least one of these guys and see how things go from there. But anyways, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.